Hello children, I am back again with the next video on class 8th tutorial. In the last video, we have actually learned the relationship between economic development and resources. And in today's video, we are actually going to study about how we can increase the productivity. What are the various methods through which a developing country can convert itself into a developed country by increasing its rate of productivity. Okay, and then we are going to study about why there is a need for conservation of resources. Okay, now when we are going to talk about the main topic, which is called as higher economic productivity. Okay, now when we are talking about higher economic productivity, we are talking about those methods through which a country can transform itself from a developing country to a developed one. That means India, which is currently a developing country, should adopt all these methods to convert itself into a developed country. Okay, now the first method which we have to follow to increase high economic productivity is that we have to develop a technology. Right, the first method is the development of technology. How the development of technology will foster is technological development should be in such a way that it should be effectively and efficiently used. Okay, so whichever technology we are developing, it should be appropriate for the resource and that can give us maximum satisfaction. Understood? Are you understanding? That means technology have to be developed in such a way that it is effective for a resource. That means it can extract maximum out of a resource and it should be efficient. That means when we can use small resource and satisfy more of our needs, then that technology will be called as efficient technology. Is that clear? Now the second point is the conservation of resource. A very important method for increasing high economic productivity is conservation of resource. Now why? Once you must be assuming, आपको लग रहा होगा कि मैम अभी तो कह रही है टेक्नोलॉजी बढ़ाओ, फिर आप कह रहे हैं कंजर्व करो. Conservation of resource is very much necessary to increase productivity. Why? Because we all know population keeps on changing every million seconds. Okay, every million seconds, every milliseconds, the population keeps on changing. People take birth, people die, and because of the increasing population, there is going to be a stress on resource. यानी जैसे जैसे population बढ़ेगी, resources का consumption जो है वो भी बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, so there will be a time जहाँ resource खत्म हो जाएगा. Not to face that time, we should go for conservation of resources. जब हम कम resources में अपने आप को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा satisfy कर पाएंगे, that means we are highly productive. That means हम छोटी सी चीज से अपने कई uses को satisfy कर पा रहे हैं. So the conservation of resources is a very important method for increasing high economic productivity. Okay, now we are going to talk about the third method, which is called as law and order. Now, how economic productivity is affected by law and order? See, we all know that law and order is maintained by the government at the national level and in fact at the state level too. Okay, so when we are talking about law and order, that means people should agree with whatever decision is taken by the government. There should be peace among the people, harmony among the people. In case a country lacks in law and order, then there will be no high economic productivity. ठीक है, अगर हम लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को फॉलो करते हैं तो सच में हमारी प्रोडक्टिविटी विल इंक्रीज. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई गिव एन एग्जांपल. इन द लेटेस्ट वी ऑल हैव सीन दैट आवर प्राइम मिनिस्टर मिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी हैज स्टार्टेड अ कैंपेन कॉल्ड एज मेक इन इंडिया. राइट, दैट मींस वी हैव टू प्रोड्यूस मैक्सिमम गुड्स फ्रॉम इंडिया rather than getting it imported from other parts of the country. The Make in India campaign has to be followed by the citizens, those who are very creative and those who wish to produce goods. Okay, now how law and order is increasing high economic productivity? When we are talking about Make in India movement, See, when the people will follow that sincerely, that will make sure that the maximum products are produced in India. Most of the MNCs are made from India, and we have that title called as Make in India. Understood? So law and order is very much necessary, which will increase your high economic productivity. There should be peace among the people. The people should think and follow the rules which are given by the government. Understood? Now the fourth point. Fourth point is knowledge by institutions. Okay, now what does the fourth point says? The fourth point clearly says that there are many institutions in our society that is providing knowledge to the people regarding the latest development in the field of agriculture, or in the field of education, or in the field of finance, or in the field of marketing, right? So knowledge of institution is necessary. If institutions will provide knowledge to the common people, the common people will become aware, they will become educated about it, and then they can utilize that knowledge in their own profession. Understood? For example, an example is mentioned in your book, like for example, Panchayati Raj institution is providing knowledge to the farmers about the various techniques of production. Okay, so when Panchayati Raj institutions, that is Panchayati Raj at the village level, is giving knowledge to the farmers actually apply that, okay, in their farming techniques, and they get high amount of production. Understood? Now the fifth point, that is one of the method for higher economic productivity, is that featuring of international trade. That means the higher economic productivity can only be possible if we focus on international trade, as international trade links us between two countries. Yes or no? International trade actually links countries on the basis of business, and that also brings exchange of foreign currency and many new opportunities to the people of the host country. Like for example, अगर हम international trade US के साथ करते हैं, so India is the host country, and when we will do business with them, they will also invest in our country, and we will also get many opportunities, job opportunities to India. Understood? So international trade is a very important factor to increase high economic productivity. Like for example, we can also focus our companies in the country to go and sell our product outside. Like for example, we have PepsiCo, we have Coca-Cola, okay, they all are part of international trade, where they are now a multinational company. They are working in different parts and in different countries, and they are contributing to the economic development of India. Understood? The 5 factors. The 6th factor, what it says is, it is just similar to conservation. The 6th factor says that there should be minimum wastage. That means minimum wastage of resources should be taken care. If a country is aiming itself to convert it as a developed country, minimum wastage होना चाहिए. कम से कम कितना मिनिमाइज एक कंट्री कर सकती है, इट हैज टू डू. मिनिमम वेस्टेज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज विल लीड to saving, conservation of resources automatically, and when conservation of resources will be there, we will not face problem when there is a sudden population increase in the country. Understood? So these are the 5 pointers how a country can achieve high economic productivity. Question can come that suggest any 5 methods that how India can transform itself from a developing country to a developed country. Right? So the first point is technology, that has to be effectively and efficiently followed. Second is conservation of resources, I explained you. Third is law and order, that means whatever the government has given law, it has issued, it has to be followed. Peace has to be there among the people. Fourth is knowledge by institutions. Various institutions should provide knowledge to the people so that they can utilize that knowledge and contribute to the economic development. Right? Like for example, if I tell you green revolution was one of the knowledge by institutions. Agricultural industry has given knowledge to the people about high yield variety seeds, or we call as HYV seeds, right? We call it as why wheat seeds, and because of these seeds the production in the states of Punjab and Haryana has increased. So the knowledge which was given by the institution proved very helpful for the farmers of India, and we brought green revolution. Green revolution in Hindi is called as Harit Kranti, right? Okay, now the fifth is international trade. International trade is also one of the main feature how we can increase our economic productivity. See, more the international trade will be there, we have to satisfy the demand of the foreign country. When we have to satisfy their demands, we will produce more and more. And when we will produce more and more, we will definitely have economic productivity. Okay, sixth is minimum wastage. Minimum wastage of resource has to be taken care when we are talking about high economic productivity, as minimum wastage can lead to conservation, and conservation can lead to economic productivity. I hope this topic is clear. Okay.